Hey guys, Mike here. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to handle being surrounded. So the highest priority when you're surrounded is to not be surrounded. Okay, so that means you need to secure your rear. Basically establish where you want your front line to be and where you want your rear to be, and you want your rear or your behind to be fully secure. That is the highest priority. So typically you just look at your matchups that you're going against. You're looking at terrain to see if you can use choke points to your advantage. You're keeping an eye on flyers. Flyers are nasty because they ignore terrain, so they essentially have free reign to just, like this flyer here could just go right over this rock right here and just start attacking you. This flyer, same thing, just go over this puddle here and start attacking you. Same thing with this flyer. So that's why flyers are pretty nasty. So if I'm looking at this map and I need a secure, and I'm trying to pick which side I want to secure, then I'm going to go for these guys, right? Now, assuming there's no reinforcements, which reinforcements can always throw you off, but assuming there's no reinforcements, I can use this boulder to help shield me against flyers, because this boulder is impassable. They can't fly over this boulder. This boulder could also contribute to that as well. And then all the units here on this side are all land units, right? So land units or footlock units can only travel along this corridor here. Maybe they can sneak through here. Another thing too, I want to go for these units is because they can't advance on me. They only have 5 move, and these armors only have 4 move, right? Maybe the mage here might be a bit of a problem because he has 3 range, but I think I can take him out first turn, to be honest. And again, I could advance on this cavalry here, but he's being covered by this flyer. So that might be a bit tough, and then I got this cavalry covering him. That way, this cavalry can flank me if I try to go north. So I feel like the best way to do this is to go southwest, secure this this area as quickly as possible. And the nice thing about that is I can keep my front line here, right between these 2 boulders, and my rear is going to be right here. And the good thing about that is that gives me 1 turn to work with, right? These units won't be able to reach me on 1 turn. These units definitely can't reach me. This horse is going to have to pick whether he wants to go right or left. If he goes left, it's fine. My front line is here anyway, so it's not a big deal. If he goes right, that just buys me more time. And of course, I have lots of time from these units here. So, these units, even though they're cavalry and flyers, they still won't be able to reach me in time. That's why I feel like securing this front or this area here is the way to go. And you have to play fast. You only have really 2 turns to do that. Right, this is maddening. You have to play very efficiently. If you're just dicking around, turtling over here, and you're just trying to fight these guys very slowly and not play optimally, then these guys are going to catch up on turn 2, and they're going to be on your ass. And then now you're still surrounded. Your rear, which was not secured, is going to be you're going to have to establish a new front line on this side, as well as keep fighting these units on this side. And you want to keep pushing left. You want an aggressive push left so you can secure this area, because once you get to this area, then you can turn your units around and make your front line here, and your rear is going to be over here, right? And then you can turn and face these units, and you have the natural choke points of the terrain to help prevent you from being flanked. You have these boulders, like I said earlier. You have this boulder here, which is a really big boulder. Remember, flyers can't go over this. So they're going to have to either go straight into your front line, which should be heavily fortified, or if they're going to try and flank you, it will give you time to at least see them, that they're going to flank you, and you have time to react to that, right? So, one thing, you definitely have to play efficiently, like being surrounded, or like I said in the very beginning, being surrounded, the highest priority, and as it pertains to time, you have to do it really fast, is to make sure you're not surrounded, right? It may seem like it's hopeless, but if you come up with a plan to secure an area and establish a front line as well as a rear, then you can play pretty safely. It's So like I said, for this map, you're trying to push aggressively left, clear these units as fast as possible, maybe even wall them off. You can't clear them all. And like, I would even do an Astral Storm on this guy, just get rid of him if I could, or like do as much damage, or even get a Sigurd on him. Have Sigurd just go up, try to get this guy, and try to canter out into a position where I'm pretty safe. That's how I would probably play Sigurd. Aggressively push here so that you can secure a safe area to operate in, and then establish your front line on your different flanks. Like you can have your front flank here, your bottom flank here, and your top flank here, and just as all these units finally start to catch up and finally start to come in like this, then you can just fight them on your terms. You're not fighting in this kind of crappy area where you're all kind of surrounded, and you're going to be assaulted from all your squishy units are basically exposed and they're going to get killed. All right, so that's how you handle being surrounded. And hope you like this video on, it's probably my first video on advanced tactics. If I see situations that come up, then I will try to create videos on them. I have a lot more video ideas in mind for advanced tactics, and hopefully these will make you into better Fire Emblem players, and I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.